On the front line, it's Kristaps Porziņģis, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Dwight Powell. In the backcourt, Tim Hardaway Jr. and Luka Doncic, the official. This is Doncic swinging it cross court. Porzingis puts the move on Lyles.
An attempt for the San Antonio Spurs. Theirs comes more traditionally out of the post, up by DeRozan, passes it out to Lyles.
Good ball movement. Finney-Smith knocks it down from the corner. Dorian Finney-Smith with vision. Nice move by Murray. And an open shot for Lyles. Porzingis pulls it. The Spurs come off a victory in Memphis.
In this game, and it's because of their personnel, but how do you get easy buckets? You do it on the defensive end.
I should say 5, including Becky Hammond. And here's Porzingis. And it's put home.
To make sure that offensive player doesn't get his rhythm. That's good defense as well.
Hardaway driving on Forbes. Kept alive by Porzingis. Strong drive, but rejected. And ball's last touch by the Spurs.
Talking to Coach Carlisle before the game, one of the things he's most impressed with Kristaps Porzingis' game is his help defense. And right there you see Porzingis uses his size and IQ to make sure he's there as a great help defender on the back end.
He averages 2 blocks a game.
Attempts inside in the post area, old school basketball, but with this new day and age of game, he has to make sure he sprints the floor so that he can work with the shot clock and his team, so that if he gets double teamed, it's a lot of time to facilitate.
There's Wright. Porzingis, played by Rudy Gay, spinning. Anytime.
Definitely. There's some guys that you know what their energy does, along with their IQ, whether it's Draymond, we saw what he could do the other night, whether it's Patty Mills and others, just love their energy. It's contagious.
Oh, Porzingis. Wright lost the dribble and then recovers. Nice pass. Porzingis could not score.
Just a better shot.
Dr. Poeltl, 7-footer, has come on.
And the penetration inside.
Here's Brunson rubbing off Murray. Oh, beautiful setup for Porzingis. And with Doncic out, Kristaps Porzingis had actually picked up his production of what the NBA saw in his brief run with the Knicks when he was more like the unicorn. Here's Porzingis. He's been off, though, with the shot. 1 of 8 for the field. And set up for Porzingis, who felt he was fouled. Gallinella using the pick from Poeltl. Their decisions, and he had to sit out the rest of the year with the injury. And you see the before and after the Doncic injury.
And this is a tough system to get used to, but if Dirk Nowitzki was in the post, it seems like Porzingis is a much taller and maybe a much better post player. Not a better player than Dirk. Everybody calm down. That's something that's going to take years and years and years, if that's possible. But Porzingis, he has to figure out the nuances, when to duck in, when to get inside, because the fact of the matter is, if he has a 6'2" guy on him, he needs to get as close to the basket as he can, because the easiest thing for a smaller player to do is to guard you outside the three-point line. Floater.
Porzingis with the alley-oop. That will count.
And Porzingis, and this is what you want to do. Attack, use your handles, use your skill set to make other players better. He does that. And he does that on this play right here.
Foul committed by Poeltl, his second.
Porzingis. Look for him to be more aggressive in the second half. We're looking for his shot off the pick and roll.
They double up on Doncic, gets it to Porzingis, who fires and hits from downtown. And check it out. Porzingis, who did not shoot well in his first half, able to connect from deep for 3.
Career in this league, but I don't know if you can tell me a point guard, maybe that's winning more, but not one that's playing better than him in the East Coast. I don't see it.
Aldridge. Rebounded by Porzingis.
And don't count him on the defensive end. LeBron, especially when you see his rebounding and assist numbers. He's a facilitator, he's unselfish, and he gets players involved.
Here's Porzingis on the drive and draws the foul. That's what Luka does. He drew the double and got it to Kristaps Porziņģis, who now will go to the line.
All of those all-star and future Hall of Famers happy with getting him the ball, and then LeBron was just something we had never seen. He was more of a hybrid.
Club reporter Matt Lip, who also directs the telecast, came up with some numbers in your second. Doncic played by Lyles. Porzingis and a reach-in on Murray. Porzingis shooting 73% at the line. Big win over Milwaukee, and the Suns at goal.
Wait to see where Kevin Love ends up, if he ends up anywhere. But you know that he wants to continue playing for championships, and right now,
steal.
Porzingis has a mismatch calling for it.
Guarded by Derek White. Porzingis, history, and it was an injury hit Toronto team that pulled it off.
Couldn't play. He goes, we saw that he was hurt, and we knew that the type of injury he had, that he couldn't explode and do what he wanted to do. And so here we thought that we were going to bring him off the bench in Dallas, but he says we're just a much better team with him being a starter.
Oh, Porzingis able to knock it to the front court, but on White caught up to it, but came up short. Clock and game clock as his third quarter works its way down. Porzingis, played by Gay. Porzingis with the step to the bucket, hesitated and came up short.
Just learning a new system with a new coaching staff in a new city, new organization, with new teammates, and that's the hardest part, And I'm playing differently also. I adjusted my game to how we want to play here, and I was posting up a lot more in New York, and then it's something that I'm not doing as much here.
Yeah, when you talk about Lucas, he knocks one down from the top of the key. He's just been wandering around the top of the key. And when you hear players talk about making an adjustment, what that adjustment is, when to defer and when to tell everybody, get out of my way, it is my turn to go to work. And that's that adjustment period. And so, yeah, Porzingis, he has a long career ahead of him, and he's going to do some wonderful things once he figures out the nuances of this offense and when to be aggressive and when to let Luka go to work.
Comes across for Dallas. Shovels to Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps Porzingis with consecutive three-pointers. Feeds Mills out to DeRozan on the drive. Missed the reverse hit. Porzingis blocked by Aldridge. Goes right at him. Gets it out to Wright. And he hits a three-pointer for Delon Wright.
If you watch the Dallas Mavericks bench, they are enjoying the game on the side.
White for three. Rebound. Doncic surrounded. Porzingis was open for three, now takes it. And that will do it. The Mavericks over the Spurs 102-98.